Hello everybody, my name is Kulu. I bring you guys special cast number 7, and this one is, as always, a special cast. Is going to be featuring somebody who is a professional player, and by professional player I mean way, significantly, much, highly, exponentially, 1,000 times better than me. So this one is featuring NeStle from University, and it's actually kind of cool because maybe there's some other fancy people or famous people in here that I don't know. I think Edit looks like a familiar name, so maybe Edit is a person I know. Maybe Car1, I don't really know, but all I know is NeStle's relatively high level, and he's playing with a whole bunch of his high level friends. So more likely, or it'll be highly likely that there are some people here that you guys might recognize the names of, but me being a very bad person, I don't know anybody, so I need to get on my learning. I keep talking about how I'm going to learn. One day I'm just going to like sit down and read all the teams and stuff, but I never ever sit down and do it. I actually, there's also another thing I promised you guys before, but I have yet to follow through on that. Don't worry guys, the technically Dota series will be coming up sooner or later, just you watch out for it. It'll probably be up soon. And I know that's a vague term, but hey, I'm all about vagueness, right? So anyway, continuing talking about things, let's see, what is on my desk? Let's go ahead and talk about that real fast before I start talking about important things. As far as what's on my desk, I have an empty bottle of water that had some red stuff in it. So that's obviously not a bottle of water. Okay, let's pick something else. I have a highlighter. That's more interesting. Yes, I have a highlighter made by Sharpie. It's yellow. It is a nice little small one. It's not the fancy little thick ones. So it is nothing too fancy going on about that. As far as what else is on my desk, nothing really interesting. I mean, I have dust. Dust is on my desk. I mean, do you guys really want to know about the dust that's on my desk? Because like I have a dust particle over here. It looks like George Washington. I have one over here. It looks like Slark. Yes, I have one over there that looks like Slark. Exactly. But no, it's I'm a big fan of you anyway.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, Kira, I see what you did there. Death Note. Heck yeah. I catch a reference, guys. I'm catching that reference. I know that one. I know that one. Anyway, so let me go ahead and bring up the last hits and denies while these people are throwing on a few friendly chatter going on back and forth. And I'm just going to go ahead and stare at lily pads because I want to see how many there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lily pads. Wait, no, there's more over here. Hold on. 9, I missed one. Then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and some more over here. What was that? 26, 27, 28,
Thanks for
29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Oh man, there's so many lily pads. Okay, there's too many lily pads to count before both teams get picked up. But they did stall enough time, or stall for enough time to get these guys all picked up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the introduction on the side of the rating. Starting with Edit, who is a person who I think I've seen the name before, or maybe it's just a famous artist, musical artist that makes really nice music, obviously, that made a song that I really love. You guys should definitely look him up. Anyway, Edit is playing that Viper. Moving on, we see, who is this? We see You Touch My Tralala. Oh wait, hold on. You touch my tra-la-la-la. You touch my tra-la-la-la. On that Phantom Assassin. Phantom Lantern. Jesus, sorry. Moving on to this Lena, who is already invisible. We see Burning Ninja. Oh, Burning Ninja. Okay, Burning Ninja 430 on that Lena. Moving over to Shadow Demon, we see MSC Carrots on that Shadow Demon. And last but not least, for the rating side of this, we see the one and the only Kira. Obviously, the famous one from Death Note that's been killing everybody. He's a hero, guys. He's actually a hero, but we just don't understand him. Moving on to the side of the diary, we see at NeStle, who is NeStle from University on that Slark. Big shout out to him. Thank you for always giving me these cool games to go watch and cast and stuff and bring to my viewers. And my viewers are growing, by the way. We see AK-47 on top of his Tide Hunter. He will be doing a little bit of body block. He's trying to see if he can get that fast enough to make the Windrunner pay for being out so far. But she decided to back up far enough. And we see the first blood going down to the Phantom Lantern down the bottom lane. Totally missed that completely. Sorry about that, guys, but I wasn't expecting that one at all. I need to turn my volume up, because my volume would have definitely been all up in telling me what was going on. But anyway, continue on introductions on the side of the diary, because we're about to have another gank happen on top of Zeus. We have Isudur on that Zeus, and he will be getting ganked really fast by this Lena and the Shadow Demon combination. Shadow Demon's trying to throw down a disruption. That high ground just saved his life. No, it did not save his life. Disruption on top of Zeus. Zeus will be getting followed up, stunned, and Viper will be doing as much damage as possible. But Zeus is going to try to get a kill on top of Shadow Demon, and he will in fact get that kill. Will he survive is the big question. He's going to turn around eat a tree. He's going to try to, oh my gosh, big next level jukes on top of the Zeus. Double kill. Very well played. Very smart play by that Zeus. Very Very well played. He basically knew that Lena was going to expect him to run away, so he decided not to run away, eat a tree, and then go kill the Lena while she's stunned, all derp-like. So Zeus with the big plays down there. We see whoa guys. Okay, we see Shadow Fiend or Sound to go down bottom. Continuing on to my introductions, like I said, Isururar, definitely good play on top of that. These guys are saying something, I don't know what they're saying, but it's obviously relevant. We see, who's this? We see Blood Seeker on that silencer. He has died 2 times. He's not having a good time so far. His lane is relatively tough, mainly because those Roman supports, that Lena and that Shadow Demon, are just pretty much set him up for failure. We saw earlier, Phanos was able to get a kill down on top of him all by himself. Moving on to this Bat Rider, we see Red John on that Bat Rider, and I think that's it. Is that it? No, I missed one. I missed somebody. I got NeStle, I got AK-47, Red John, I got Bloodseeker. Oh, yep, okay, that's everybody. Okay, so that pretty much rounds up the introductions. Moving on to the lane calls. As far as the lane calls go, we see a silencer, Suicide Solo Lane silencer for the Dire side versus a tri-lane, Shadow Demon, Lena, and Fenlancer. Fenlancer will be having a lot of fun in this lane because there's a lot of lockdown to be thrown on top of Silencer. Silencer is not the most survivable of people to put down in his lane. He's basically here as a result of not knowing what else to do with him, to be honest. All Silencer really wants is that quick level 6, but he will definitely pay for that. We can see Lena and Shadow Demon just walk around the backside, getting ready to gank him there. We'll be able to catch him. Shadow Demon will be able to get that disruption. Phalanx can slow him down if he really needs to, but no, Phalanx is out of mana. And Silencer's on the run. He's running like a boss. He will be getting stunned by Lena. There is this, there's this Soul Catcher thrown on top of him. There is also the disruption thrown on top of Silencer. Silencer's trying to get around the corner. He throws on the curse of Silencer, trying to do as much damage as possible to the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon doesn't have a spell to spam just yet. 1 second. Yes, he will be able to make it out alive. I still thought he had Curse of Silence on, but he obviously used his spell. Sorry guys, I was over exaggerating for a minute, but I thought it was one of those moments I can get excited about, but no, it just denies me. Moving on to his mid lane, we see Edit versus Isururar. That's basically the Viper versus Zeus. Zeus with the next level plays. He has 2 kills to his name and 0 deaths, 0 assists. He owns everything that he has to his name, and he is pretty happy about that. Pretty well played on that counter gank that he that pretty much he had mid. And last but not least, on this top lane, we see a Suicide Solo Lane Windrunner versus a dual lane Slark Tidehunter, and Bat Rider's in the jungle, so it's technically a pseudo tri-lane, because Bat Rider can just peek out of that jungle and just go and kill anybody that's in the lane whenever he feels like it. So that's something else that's nice to point out. So yeah, that's pretty much as far as the lane compositions go. As far as the last hits and the knives, we see Slark is getting all the last hits up top, and Zeus is getting all the runes by the looks of it. He's just rune hoarding everything. There's pretty much no room for Viper to go pick up a rune. Viper did not go for bottle. He went for face boost, and he has himself a healing salve just in case he takes too much damage. But he's not looking to do rune control at all. So Zeus is pretty happy this lane. He's going to be winning in the rune war at that. As far as whoever, oh, never mind. Slark is taking a little bit of damage. Slark is level 6. He does have his ulti. He's going to have to move away from a few creeps, and then he'll regen on up. Tidehunter donate to him a healing salve. He goes and holds on to it. He doesn't necessarily have to use it, but if he wants to get back to the lane faster, he will have to use it. When it throws out a power shot, it does not knock off Slark's healing salve. Slark's trying to see if he can go for a quick kill. Meanwhile, down bottom, Sansa, what are you doing over here? Sansa's way out in the middle of nowhere, no man's land, and he goes down to the Lena. He almost gets a Shadow Demon, yes, but he still lost his life, and Santos really losing his lane hard. In general, when you run that Suicide lane, all you want to do is just stay in your lane and get levels. Getting kills is not necessary. If you get some last hits, that's cool, but if you die, you're pretty much losing your lane, and Santos not really... Oh, to be honest, the supports are not making it easy on him. The supports are really making sure that he's having a hell of a time down there. He's definitely having a hell of a time. But long story short, Silencer dying four times, Jesus, 4 times to this bottom lane. He's not having a good time at all. He can come back later and then turn around and just do a whole bunch of stuff, do a whole bunch of damage. We can see him do quite a bit of damage to Phalanx. Phalanx will not be dying to him. Phalanx might die. Yes, he will die to the creeps. Ulti from Zeus is thrown out just to make sure that they get the kill on top of Phalanx. So Phalanx are going down to the creeps. That was pretty funny. Silencer almost able to go toe to toe, directly toe to toe with him. Just imagine how much more Phalanx will win that fight whenever Lena or Shadow Demon walk around the corner. And we have seen that happen a few times. We see Zeus getting engaged upon by the Viper. Zeus threw down a Thunderbolt. He saw the Shadow Demon. And there's a TP support coming in from the Bat Rider. Tidehunter is around the corner. Tidehunter throws a gush on top of Viper and says, Viper, you shoot now. And Viper's going to shoo away while he can. Meanwhile, that Shadow Poison missed everything, surprisingly. Zeus is throwing down for a little bit more vision. Trying to see if there's a Phantom here. That's one cool thing about Zeus is whenever he throws down those Thunderbolts, he pretty much gets free vision. So that's a really cool thing. Zeus did pick up a regen rune. He's pretty happy about that. Sentry Ward placed over here by the Dire. They are going to walk around the backside, see if they can try to catch themselves a free kill on top of Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon's in a little bit of trouble. Meanwhile, up top, we see Windrunner's trying to run for her life. She's running back as far as she possibly can. She probably knows that these guys are walking around the corner. Slark is going to be engaged upon her. The Windrunner was activated, but it doesn't matter. She gets leashed up, and she goes down to the Zeus nuke. And these guys feeling pretty confident about that. Zeus ulti's back up in another 20 seconds, so if another big team fight does break out, Zeus will probably pop that to make sure that these guys secure a kill. Phantom, like I said, Phantom is getting quite a bit of farm down here. Silencer's not really winning his lane at all by any means, but we did see the nice display of damage that Silencer can potentially do. We see Slark going down. Slark, there's a Central Ward placed down here by the Shadow Demon and Lina, and Slark's going to leap out. Perfect timing on that leap, and he will be running away with his life intact. But I looked at it, just if he could just get out of vision. No, they get vision of him now. He'll be slowed. And ulti from Zeus gets thrown out, and there's a dominating thrown out by, or dominating for Zeus. Viper was going down in the midst of all that. I was trying to watch I was trying to watch Slark go down, but Slark did not go down at all. Slark being survivable. Meanwhile, Silencer is down here. Silencer does have a healing cell, so he can't go toe-to-toe, but he needs to survive in order to use it, and he goes down. Phantom's able to claim another kill, and so is Zeus. Zeus is really having a lot of fun out here. Zeus just had himself what he had brought to him. I think he had his magic wand completed, brought up to him, so he's pretty happy about that. And actually, I need to go take a look at the items really fast. I'm going to follow the Shadow Demon because I think we might see an engagement happen on top of him next. Yeah, we will see an engagement happen on mid. We see the disruption throw on top of Zeus. Zeus is in a little bit, I'm sorry, Bat Rider. Bat Rider is going to go ahead and activate Firefly. He throws a flame break so he can try to save his life, and Viper's throwing out all the slows on top of Bat Rider. Bat Rider will be dying to the Shadow Poison from the Shadow Demon. And 3, 2, 1. Nope. Oh my gosh, 2 HP. Are you kidding me? Bat Rider is just barely able to survive that. Zeus will be going down nonetheless, though. But Bat Rider leaving with like a slither of life. That's not even a slither of life. That's like a pixel of life was left on him, and he survived. 2 HP. Zeus buys back instantly. Zeus does not want to go down like that. He don't like how that went down, homie. And and he's gonna just go ahead and run on back. So the buyback not really paying off just yet. Maybe if he can get a kill in the next 10 seconds, it will pay for itself. But I think that might have been a little bit of a rage buyback, letting his emotions getting ahead of him a little bit. But he doesn't really care. Zeus has been doing really well. That was only his first death. He does have his ulti up. The team fight can break out. Windrunner throws a shackle. It will not latch. Ulti from Tidehunter, very okay. That was a misclick. So now that these guys will probably be standing back for another minute and 40 seconds to wait for that to come up. Meanwhile, we see Silencer go toe-to-toe with the Phantom. Phantom is taking quite a bit of damage. Silencer's going to be able to do enough, but no, Shadow Demon's probably going to throw around Disruptor. Defensive Disruptor throw on top of Phantom, so Phantom can stay alive. And now Silencer's on the run. Silencer can just turn around, throw it on Shallow Word, and then throw it on his ulti, but no, he's out of mana for his ulti. Silencer doesn't give 0 care. He's trying to do as much damage as possible. He's hitting for 71 plus 3 plus some other number of damage. 45% of his intelligence, 2 damage. So about 50% of 50, so that's about 100, 103, something like that. Or sorry, 100 damage total. So he's actually hitting relatively hard considering all the stuff that he has. But Phantom will be able to, or will have some magic resistance whenever he puts a point in his ulti. His ulti does give him a 10% magic resistance, which is actually really convenient for him. And yeah, that's really it. So I'm gonna follow this mid lane because I really feel like this mid lane will be where the next set of action happens, especially if Tidehunter finds Viper before Viper pips on room. But no, he's not gonna be able to get there soon enough. And we will see. Whoa, where's Silencer? Silencer, where you go, bro? Silencer's running back to his lane, and we will see an engagement happen over here. Viper will be getting caught out. No, Viper with the nice blocks on his illusions. Zeus throws out a nuke and goes ahead and kills the rest of them. And there's 3 other Radiant down bottom. Once again, this was a tri-lane, so these guys can push his lane. So the Dire have to be a little bit careful about how they allocate their people. They're just keeping Silencer down here. Silencer will be standing out here. He does have his ulti. He can assist his team whenever his team needs it. And now he will be getting caught out. He throws out his ulti to make sure he doesn't get stunned or disabled or anything. And then we got TP support coming in from the Battle Royale. Battle Royale wants to help his teammates stay alive, and he will be staying alive. So Silencer did have to blow the ulti to save his life, but I think it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Meanwhile, we see DC coming from Phantom, Paul's coming in instantly, and that cues my time to go look at the items because I have not looked at that at all. As far as the items go, we can see that Windrunner has, well, 1 second. Yes, as far as the items go, we see that Windrunner has nothing really. She has boots, that's all she has to her name. She's really desperately trying to build phase boots or something, something to help her survive in her lane. Her lane has been going just as rough as Silencer's, but I think Silencer has died a little bit more. But then again, Silencer's kind of more, useful to his team, even with just levels. Windrunner, she kind of wants to have more points in her power shot. She kind of wants to have more points in her shackle shot. Even though level 1 shackle shot, if she can actually land it, if she can land it in an opportune time, it can definitely help out. But these guys definitely want to have at least like 2 points in that for when a big fight breaks out. As far as Silencer goes, Silencer's fine. Silencer just wants levels. He doesn't really need farm. But still, him dying in late is not good because that means Phantom is getting a lot of farm. Speaking of which, Phantom has a drum already. I'm not too sure if that's a really fast drum or a really slow drum. It is 10 minutes to the game. I can't really judge or use myself as a gauge because I'm a very bad farmer. And as a bounty hunter, I get like a 30-minute drum and then a 40-minute phase boots and then a 50-minute diffusal blade. Because diffusal blade's bad, alright? But anyway, Tide Hunter will be going down. He does have his ult in another 5 seconds, but he's probably just going to go ahead and say that, or he won't have time to use it. He does go down to all the nukes from these guys. These guys want to make sure that he went down. The team fight could have been potentially converted, or that could have potentially been converted into a team fight, because Bad Rider does have a blink dagger. I don't know if he had it just then, but Bad Rider could have just won it if Tide Hunter would have ulted, but Tide Hunter, like I said, went down before he even had time to use it. It was still on cooldown. Continuing on the item, see Viper's building himself a Shadow Blade so he can run around, jump in and out of those fights, kill anybody and everybody he sees. Lena on the other hand, she doesn't have anything. She's a support. She's been running around ganking everything, placing wards, using buying smoke. She has boots and a magic wand. That's really all she wants right now. Moving to Shadow Demon, same concept with him. He has boots and a magic wand. That's pretty much his main toolkit. Phantom on the other hand, I honestly think Phantom should have a little bit more than what he has. He has Tranquil Boots and a drum. Not too sure what he's building next. We can see how much gold he has. He only has 500 gold left, or 500 gold right now. He has died once, and oh my god, so many dire down bottom. There's 5 dire, all 5 are dire down bottom. Now 4 of Radiant or Conversion out here. The other person left is Viper. Viper's not going to be here yet. Viper wants to farm up his Shadow Blade. He has 777 gold, as you guys can pretty much see. And we got somebody getting disrupted. We got Bad Rider getting disrupted by the Shadow Demon. There's a flame break thrown out by the Bad Rider. Will be dying one way or another. Lena throws out the ulti. There's an ulti coming out for Tide Hunter. The fight will be engaged. Tide Hunter probably would have preferred to have his team around a little bit closer. Tide Hunter's trying to do as much damage as possible. He will be going down. There's an ulti from Zeus doing as much damage as possible, but not enough. There we go. Get the kill on top of Windrunner. And now Zeus is in quite a bit of trouble. Phantom's trying to chase him. There's a, oh my gosh, beautiful leash by the Slark, saving his teammate's life. And Zeus is going to be able to fight another day.
Dire's middle tower is
a very disjointed fight. All in all, it was definitely even trade. Bat Rider for, well, no, actually, no, I take it back. The Radiant did lose the Phantom Lancer, so that was a really big hit to them. To be honest, I think the carry on the side of the Dire is going to be either the Slark or the Zeus, because Zeus is getting so much farm. He can just do so much. Slark is going to get to that point where Slark can just become unstoppable. He can just jump in and out of those fights. All Slark has to do is just invest in a little bit of survivability. And then again, on top of that, Silencer is a really good carry. Even especially once you get to that late game, if he gets himself an Orchid Malevolence, he's like unstoppable as far as killing you pretty fast, really. Because Silencer's all about silencing, so if he can throw an Orchid Malevolence on you, then throw his last word on you, then throw his Curse of the Silence, and then throw a whole bunch of auto attacks, you're pretty much dead. So whenever he gets those big, that item, or whenever he gets an item like a Rod of Atos gives us some nice intelligence so he can actually do damage with those Glaive of Wisdom. And then we see Slark engage in the fight. Slark doing a really nice job, throwing his ulti, throwing his leash on top of Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon did get caught out, and he goes down to the Zeus. Meanwhile, Bat Rider blinks on the side. He catches himself a Lena ulti activated by the Silencer, trying to engage the fight, make sure his teammates can actually do something. Slark is going to get the last hit on top of Lena. There's a shackle, beautiful shackle by Windrunner. It only lashes on Slark though. I thought it lasted on Slark and Zeus, but no, it wasn't enough. And Silencer's about to go down around the backside. Silencer does go down to the Phantom Lancer now. A lot of damage being done to Phantom Lancer. He does pop his wand. He's able to get out of there alive. But these guys can definitely fight him. These guys can definitely kill him. Shadow Demon is going to be getting caught on a very bad position. He probably should have shift queued that disruption, but he decided not to. So that's pretty much a free kill. Shadow Demon donated. Shadow Demon donating some gold to himself. Said DCTBTY. He probably wanted to disrupt himself a little bit faster. He probably didn't realize that they were all just waiting there. And some more stuff being thrown out in the language that I do not know. But anyway, Slark is pretty much traces to that carry. He's trying to build himself what looks to be a Manta style. Just wants to do as much damage as possible. Just wants to hit as fast as possible. He'll have crazy amounts of armor whenever he hits you, because he steals your essence. Essence shift is OP. Yep, essence shift is OP. Agility gain 3. All attributes lost on the enemy side of 1. So if he attacks you 10 times, you pretty much lost 30, or sorry, you pretty much lost 30 stats, and he gains 30 damage. So if he when he attacks you 10 times, you lose what is that? 10 strength, 10 agility, 10 intelligence. So you become stupider, you become weaker, and you become slower in your attacking. So Slark could just make you feel bad. That's all he's about. Anyway, Slark will find himself a Phantom Lance. Phantom Lance is going to run up here, pretend he's illusion. Now he will be actually activating that illusion, and now he'll turn around with the illusion. The illusion will be going down. Boomerang is here for support. Slark could potentially go down if he gets shackled to a tree, and there's a pause coming out. Slark did get shackled. I think that shackle did lash. Or did latch. It will latch. It should latch. Yeah, it did latch. It latched to a creep. So Slark will be taking quite a bit of damage. Throws his Spirit Lance on the wrong thing. And there's Windrunner getting caught with another leash. And it was only a level 2 shackle, so it wasn't all that much damage. Slark's hitting so freaking hard. Ulti from Zeus will be able to finish off that Windrunner. Now Slark's in quite a bit of trouble. Slark does leap away. His teammates are around the corner trying to save his life. And there's an earn charge from Tidehunter donated to Slark. And now Phantom is taking quite a bit of damage. He does just joint that last auto attack. But he's taking quite a bit of damage from the Silencer. Definitely don't underestimate the power of a Silencer. I honestly, to be honest, at the very beginning of this game, I thought Silencer was losing his lane terribly. But he did die. Oh god, he's died 7 times so far. But then again, he can still do massive amounts of damage if you just give him the right amount of items, and he is doing relatively well as far as I can tell. He can definitely dish out the damage as well as take the damage, so he's relatively survivable right now. He has a power treads, he has himself, or he's built himself what looks to be a 4-staff, so that way he'll be able to jump in and out, or push himself in and out of the fights whenever Phantom Lance slows him, or save his teammates' life if they really need it, or 4-staff the Bat Rider forward whenever Bat Rider gets his lasso on top of somebody. Because Bat Rider can definitely throw his lasso on top of somebody and then force that forward. It's actually a pretty cool thing. Pretty beautiful sight to see. It's pretty annoying when you get caught in it though. Moving on, as far as items go, big items starting on the Phantom Lancer. As far as Phantom Lancer has nothing really. He's trying to build himself that Diffusal Blade. The Diffusal Blade will be up in probably about another 10 minutes if he doesn't die again. But I don't see where he'll be getting this farm to farm up the rest of that Diffusal Blade. As far as his gold goes right now, his gold is, yeah, he just bought that Blade of Valkyrie. So it's going to be a tough fight for him to get that Diffusal Blade, but whenever he does get it, he will be that much more effective in those fights, just like Silencer will be much more effective when he gets to 4-staff or when he gets to Orc Malevolence. He's probably going for that 4-staff because he wants to be able to push himself away. So that's what Silencer's going for. So, yeah, as far as big items go, not Disruptor, Viper. Viper's still building that Shadow Blade. He will have it relatively soon. You guys can see the goal right there. He's only, what is that, 6 plus 1? 6 plus 1? No. 16. Whoa, god, I'm sorry. That's 16. That is 16 gold that he's away from that, so it's pretty much just waiting his base for that. And he'll pretty much have that Shadow Blade up to jump in and out of fights, but he'll pretty much have nothing but Shadow Blades, Phase Boots, and a Magic Wand. What more do you want? What more could you want as a Viper, guys? I mean, a Shadow Blade, Phase Boots, and a Magic Wand. Do you really need the Butterfly, E-Blade, and everything else to do more damage? Yeah, you do. But anyway, continue on as I digress. We see Bat Rider, he has himself a Blink Dagger. He did have that for quite a while. He had Blink Dagger Tranquil Boost for the longest. He's trying to build himself a phase, or 4-staff, so that way he'll be able to push and pull people farther and further away, or closer and closer to him whenever he needs to, for whatever purpose. 4-staff in general is a really good item, even despite all the nerfs that they have done to it. Technically, changing the recipe form, for all you guys who don't know, they did change the recipe form. The recipe for 4-staff used to be a quarter-staff recipe and a staff of wizardry, a quarter-staff, and a recipe, and that was basically like the same price as it is now. So the quarter-staff cost 900 gold. The staff of wizardry cost, what is it? Staff of wizardry cost, how much gold is staff of wizardry? Well, god, 1,000. I'm sorry. It cost 1,000 gold, and the recipe used to cost 300, so that's a total of 2,200 gold total. And I think 4-staff now is a little bit more expensive, or is it cheaper? I don't really know. Hold on, we can check. Yeah, it's expensive. It's like 100 gold more, but yeah, I could be wrong on that recipe. Who really knows? Maybe the recipe was like 500 or something. But anyway, long story short, 4-staff is still useful as it was before. It's just a little bit more useful on supports as opposed to just carries, because it used to give you attack speed as well as damage whenever you got a 4-staff, which actually made it like the best all-around item. If you were playing anybody, if you were playing a Axe, build a 4-staff. If you were playing a Undying, build a 4-staff. If you were playing a Shadow Fiend, build a 4-staff, because it gives you attack speed and damage, and it also gave you some nice escapability. So they did definitely nerf that because of that, and they wanted to make it more supportive item. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, 4-staff is still a really good item. But anyway, we see Slug's going to jump up top of the hill. He doesn't want to get caught by anything. If he would have got caught with the disruption, he definitely would have went down, because Lena would have followed up with the stun, and then it would have been a purge, and then he would have been died. Or he would have been dead, not died. Windrunner's going to go ahead and farm out some trees because she wants to. Not too sure what she's thinking about that. She's just power shots down here. Just walks around the backside, trying to see if she can find anybody. But there's nobody there, nobody hiding, and the whole entire Dire crew are just hanging out top except for Slark. Slark is down bottom, farming up some creeps, pushing out lane, and now he'll be backing up because he sees a wind runner. He probably knows that there's some other people here. I don't really know, but even if he does go down in this game, because the Radiant looks like they're going to be donating a lot of resources to try to take him down. They have a Lina and they have a Windrunner down here now. Okay, the Lina and Windrunner will be rotating mid. They don't want to go down. Batrider scouting out everything. He's going to blink forward, catch himself a Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon will be going down one way or another. This is Sansa throwing everything possible on top of ulti from Zeus is going to be able to spot where the Phalanx runs, and these guys are trying to chase him, but no, he's able to get a little bit too far away. But Shadow Demon pretty much going down faster than Kuka's ship, if you guys ask me. So, and meanwhile, just to make things worse, the Radiant's bottom tower is going to be getting sieged by these creeps because Slark is just skipping the whole entire tower and just killing the creeps on the backside. Lina throws out a Dragon Slave, trying to push things back, but I really don't see the Radiant having a nice little glimmer of light. I mean, if the Dire do get a little too cocky and they play a little bit out of position like they are playing right now, like Slark's jumping in a little bit too early, then things could go extremely badly. But these guys, as far as I can see, they're in pretty good position. As far as the gold graph goes, because I haven't looked at it all, the gold graph is heavily in favor of the Dire, mainly towers and kills. The Dire have not lost a single tower, and the Radiant have lost 4 towers so far. So that is a lot of tower gold that they're losing. As far as XP graph goes, as I always say about XP graph is relatively irrelevant because the longer and longer the game goes on, the closer and closer it converges to 0. But it's still a great indicator. Sorry, I just yelled. It's still a great indicator of how everybody's doing at this current point in time. You can see that the Dire are doing really good, especially for 19 minutes into the game. So, that thing can probably fluctuate back and forth just like that if the Dire do decide to lose a team fight or two. But as you can see, the Dire are in a nice little position. Smoke activated by Titan. These guys want to go for a quick kill on top of somebody. They want to dodge all the wards. There's a shackle throw on top of Silencer. Silencer's going to bait down a little bit. There's, oh my gosh, beautiful flame break. I was like, beautiful ulti activated by Batrider. Beautiful ulti to follow up with Silencer and the Titan. Silencer's going to try to kill the what's his name? Viper. And Viper does go down. Meanwhile, defensive disruption. No, offensive disruption. So on top of Zeus. Zeus does have a haste rune, and who's just trying to run away? Phalanx is trying to run away. No, Batrider's trying to run away. Batrider does go down to the Shadow Demon. That was one thing that these guys did win out, but Phalanx will be losing his life once again. Phalanx really needs to build himself that diffusal blade. And yeah, so Slark is building himself a NeStle. Slark doesn't care that he has the ulti of... He really doesn't care about that ulti. He just turned invisible, turn around, just go for a quick kill on top of Lina. You know, just a casual kill. Sorry, Silencer stole the kill, I'm sorry. And there's these guys running away while they can, and we have the courier coming like a boss straight up to Silencer. Silencer's gonna run away. Will Shadow Fiend go for it? No, Shadow Fiend will not go for it. Silencer will be losing his life.
My slaves.
There's an ultimate orb for Slark. I think. Wait, did we see that before? No, yeah, we saw that before. The courier has somebody else's ultimate orb. Oh, maybe Slark is building himself. Oh my gosh, Slark is building a Scotty? Yes, Slark has the gold for a Scotty. Are you kidding me? So we are going to see a Scotty on Slark. Slark wants to slow the crap out of you as he does damage. He's not building something NeStle. Totally miscalled that, guys. He decided to go for a Scotty. He said, there's a Scotty. He's going to be slowing down everybody's attack speed and movement speed whenever he attacks them. And that'd be pretty darn annoying. He can pretty much solo kill almost anybody, or probably anybody except for Phalanx, because Phalanx can probably run away. But yeah, he can solo kill anybody. Maybe Shadow Demon can stand up toe to toe to him, because Shadow Demon can just create copies of Slark and then make Slark fight himself. But even still, Shadow Demon will probably lose his life in the process. Speaking of which, we see an engagement happen on top. Who's getting chased? Oh, no, never mind. This is a Phantom Hunter. Phantom Illusion chasing the Batrider, just being as annoying as possible. If Phantom Hunter had that diffusal blade by now, he would definitely be doing a little bit more damage and Batrider would be a little bit more worried. But Phantom is ages away from that. He will be going out once again. There's an ulti from Batrider thrown on top of him. There's a Firefly thrown on top of him as well. Ulti from Zeus activated, but he does not go down to that. He just basically, oh guys, these guys don't have any detection. They're trying to do as much as they can. There we go. There's a Phantom. Phantom will be going down. Wicked 6 free for the Zeus. And this is Slaughter catching 2 kills. He killed himself a Lina. He killed himself a Shadow Demon. He was about to kill himself a Windrunner, but no, she decided to run away. And there's Slark getting shackled up. There's Windrunner once again getting shackled. She can never dodge these shackles, and Slark will finally be going down. He can buy back if he really wants to, but he'll probably say that for later. Nope, he's out of gold. He can't buy back right now. Oh, I lied. He can't buy back. He does buy back. And he's going to TP down bottom, see if he can go finish out that kill that he just missed. He's moving super darn fast. Guys, just a note, whenever Slark, yeah, there you go, 522. Slark with
Radiant's
power
middle
treads
tower is
plus
under attack.
maximum of his ulti. He will be moving at maximum movement speed whenever he's not visible by anybody. Max movement speed is 522, which is actually pretty freaking OP if you ask me.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So Slark is pretty much flying down these lanes. And there you go, that's normal move speed. Oh, we see, I hear Batrider blinking. Batrider did blink in somewhere. I didn't see where. Where are you, Batrider? Just disrupts and throw on top of Zeus. Zeus does get Shadow Word, or, wait, crap. Soul Catched on, and there's a dust pot by the lean and trying to make sure they catch it by ulti from Silencer. There's ulti from Tidehunter. Zeus was baiting hard, and these guys are like are definitely following for him. Meanwhile, back we see Slark getting kills left and right. There will be Windrunner finally going down to the Silencer. Meanwhile, Batrider activate the ulti on top of Phantom. Phantom is still not dead. There we go. Phantom is finally going down. So monster kill going to the side of the Zeus. Yeah, Phantoms are definitely being hard to kill because these guys don't have any detection outside of a dust. I think I saw them pop a dust, or maybe that's Radiant that they popped a dust. I don't really know. Oh yeah, wait, yeah. Why did it have a dust? Not really sure why they have a dust. Oh, Slark. Yeah, duh. Come on, come back.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So these guys are going to go ahead and push on his bottom tower and then probably push for high ground. Viper is here, but Viper, all he has is Shadow Blade. He's trying to build himself what looks to be a Yasha, so that way he'll be able to at least do some form of damage, but it's a little bit too late. If we look at the goal graph, we can see the goal graph is dipping so heavily towards the Dire, it's not even funny. And that's mainly, sure, that's mainly tower gold. That's 6,000 in tower gold, but that is still to consider. That's a whole entire, was that 6,000 tower gold, so that's 9,000 gold worth of kills. That's 9,000 gold worth of kills and last hits that the Dire do have over the Radiant. So I mean, that's things are going bad. Now Viper will not be getting caught up. Viper is going to be running away. He has a Shadow Blade. He was just baiting out a little bit. He will be getting caught around the backside though. If he does go visible, he will be going visible soon. These guys are looking for him. 4-step forward by the Zeus. Zeus trying to see if he can catch him, but they will be catching him on the flip side. And there's Viper. Viper will be getting tornadoed up by Zeus. No, Viper throws out the ulti on top of Zeus. Zeus is getting a little bit of trouble. I hear somebody going down. Batrider does go down to the Shadow Demon, so Shadow Demon finally getting some redemption for that, and he's got these guys. Yeah, the Dire are gonna be a full retreat. Jeez, I was just trying to say. Who's just running around backside? Slark is running around backside. He will be finding himself 4 Radiant that can potentially take him down. Ulti from Zeus. These guys do know where everybody is. There's an ulti from Slark. Slark's doing massive amounts of damage to that. Shadow Demon will be, Shadow Demon did go down, and Slark is trying to chase that Lean. He's trying to see if he can find her real fast. He's also trying to see if he can find himself a Viper. There's a TP out from Lena. Lena will not be able to TP out. Too much damage coming from Slark, and Viper's on the run. Viper will be going down to the Zeus, because Zeus has 4 staff, and he also has a Tornado Stick, and there's a, never mind. Tidehunter will be stealing that kill.
Peace be with you.
It was pretty fun, or pretty funny. So as far as Slark probably does have his, oh my god, Slark built a Basher, never mind. I was about to say, Slark probably has a Ment style now, but no, Slark has a Basher. He wants to attack as fast as possible, and no, the bottom tower is being sieged by the Phantom fans are trying to do as much damage as possible. Batrider does know which one it is, or which one's the real one. He will be throwing a lasso, no TP away from you, silly, and Phantom will be finding his life gone once again. He's so close to that second blade of Valkyrie. If he can just survive for just a little bit longer, and then he'll buy it, and then he'll be happy, but no, he'll be going down right before he got it. So he was about 3 gold away from it. Now he's about 403 gold away from it. Everything getting thrown on top of Zeus. Zeus does tornado up, so he doesn't go down. Lena does not get caught. She does get caught by the shackle. Ulti activated. Ulti from Shadow Demon thrown on top of Zeus. Zeus will be taking that damage right now. There's the damage. Nope, the damage already went through. Never mind, I lied. There's Shadow Demon going down to the Slark. And Slark does get shackled to a creep, but it's not enough. And really, I mean, Viper's going to Shadow Blade in. He might be able to catch Zeus off guard, but he'll still be losing his life regardless. So he's going to get the kill on top of Zeus. And now he's on the run from everybody. Everybody just shows up from the middle. No one Silence is here. Everybody else is here. And there's Viper going down. Power shot from Windrunner thrown out. And a very futile effort to try to save her teammate, because really all she can do is power shot and give him vision of where he could run. And the middle barracks are under attack. This is probably going to be the push, or maybe we'll see another team fight or two, but I'm pretty sure that the Dire do have this in the bag. Really, this is their game to lose. If they do decide to feed a little bit, lose a few team fights, and lose that massive gold lead that they have right now, 2k gold lead, 20k gold lead, then yeah, it's definitely their game to lose. Slark activates his ulti so he can just go invisible. He's going to go ahead and focus that tower. Dust pop by these guys, and there's Slark jumping on top of Phantom. He's not even finding Phantom. He's purged up by the Shadow Demon. He will be going down. No ulti from Silencer might be able to save his life. No, will not be able to save his life. Tidehunter throws out his ulti and catches everybody on the team. And his ulti from Lena throws up him. He will be able to escape with like 3 HP. Nope. Shadow Demon finishes him off, and power shot from Windrunner does not end it by Batrider. Will be ending her life soon. No, one more auto attack is all he needs. Paul is thrown out by the Tidehunter. And there's an unpause coming in from somebody else. These guys like, why are you pausing, bro? And this Baron is going to be getting the kill on top of whoever that was that just ran away. Silence is going to go toe-to-toe with the Phalanx. Phalanx will be able to finish him off with a few more auto attacks. Sorry, Shadow Demon was able to finish him. Oh, wait, yeah. I don't really know. Shadow Demon finish him off? Question mark. Baron will be in a little bit of trouble. He does have a gem, so he doesn't want to lose that, but he will be down to the tower. And there's a free gem on the ground. Viper will be picking up. He'll say thank you very much. These guys will be having a much better time when they're dealing with Slark. Speaking of which, Slark is right here just hanging out. Trying to push the wave. He is going to get disrupted. Viper is around the corner. He will be giving these guys vision, and now Slark's in quite a bit of trouble. He doesn't really know it. He activates his ulti. If he's paying attention, he can see that he's not getting any regen up, and these guys probably told him that they have a gem, and he's in a lot of trouble. He will be going down soon. That's the second death he's had in the past minute and a half. And like I said, this is Dire's game to lose. This is Dire's game to lose. And if they it says go BV, just go buyback. But anyway, a little bit of friendly chat again, throwing back and forth. Phalanx is finally getting some gold. He does have that other blade of Alchemy. He does have that Robo Magi. He's getting closer and closer to that recipe. Once he gets that diffusal blade, his team will definitely be in a much better spot than what they are in now. But until then, they will not be able to do really anything. Pretty much Dire dropping those fights like that. That's pretty much 2 team fights in a row that they did drop. Yeah, Dire dropping those fights like that is definitely going to cost him. I think, I guess technically you can call that 1 team fight, but Slark did that twice, so you can call it 2 team fights. Based on Slark's life, that was 2 separate team fights. And these guys, oh my gosh, Radiant are going to go for Roshan. Radiant are going to go for Roshan. This is a very smart thing to do. Make sure the teammate stays alive to walk around. The dust is not popped just yet, so these guys know that things are good. It says report submitted. Thank you for helping improve the Dota 2 community. But anyway, so the Dire, all the Dire is just hanging out top. They don't know that the Radiant. Okay, the Radiant are going to decide against doing Roshan. They're going to check. They were checking to see if the Radiant. The Radiant were checking to see if the Dire were doing Roshan, but the Dire are not doing Roshan at this moment. Please leave a message at the tone.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Dire going to show fortify the structures. They're going to go ahead. Siege this bottom tier 3 tower. If the Radiant do lose this tier 3 tower, I don't see much hope for them to winning. Slark is going to TP back, and there's so many people down here. Valence will be losing his life once again. Does he have the diffusal blade? It's a big question. Yes, he does have the diffusal blade, so he can die in peace. But the diffusal blade finally up on him. He can actually be a little bit more effective. He can actually purge himself of. I think he can purge himself of leash. I don't really know if he can purge himself of leash. Is leash purgeable? Slark leaps forward, grabbing the first hero he connects with. That unit takes damage and is leashed to Slark and can only move a limited distance away from Slark's landing position. Distance 700 pounds. Damage 280. I don't really know. I feel like he should be able to get purged. Baron is going to be going down to the Viper. And I still can't figure out if that's purgeable or not. Viper's building himself a Mantis style, so he bought that recipe. He does have the ultimate on relatively soon, just on 1 more last hit, or 2 more last hits is all he needs. And he'll have that up. Ulti out here by Tide, and this fight will be breaking out. Zeus throws out the ulti, throws out everything, gets the static remnant on top of everybody. And there's Woodwind going down as well in a 1 foul swoop. Silencer was the bait, and these guys definitely took the bites. Meanwhile, Viper has himself a Mantis style. No, he doesn't have his Mantis style. He should go back and just wait for that Mantis style to come up, and that way he can actually do something. He's going to go ahead and go back to base and heal on up. But he will have his Mantis style in just 10 seconds. Just wait 10 seconds. All you really have to do. Don't do it, Viper. Don't do it. You're too young. No, you're going to die too young.
Top tower is under attack.
And top tower for Radiant does pretty much go down. This is going down. There's no way it's staying up. Meanwhile, in Radiant's base, when we see Phalanx is going to be getting hit by everything, he's not going to purge himself just yet. He is going to run away just fine. And Viper does have his Mantis style. Come on, Viper, have your Mantis style. Yes, Viper does have a Mantis style, so he can do a little bit more damage. He's going to go for Zeus. He throws the ulti, he throws out the Mantis style to make sure he gets rid of all the debuffs on top of him. He's trying to run away while he can. And Slark activates his ulti so he can heal on up, and everything's coming back around the backside for the Radiant. The Radiant finally have reinforcements coming in. Shadow Demon 4 stabs forward. He catches Zeus inside of a disruption. Throws that soul catcher on top of Tidehunter. A lot of damage being done back and forth. Lena able to get the kill on top of Tidehunter, I think. Yes, Lena able to get the kill on top of Tidehunter. Now Slark is on the run. Slowly but surely, the Radiant are clawing their way back into this. But meanwhile, while all this is happening, Silencer's just derping on up, attacking this top tower. He does have mechanism to pop to heal up the creeps if he really needs to, but he'll probably be turning around right after this. Killing spree for the Slark. Slark is pretty happy with that. He was able to kill the Phalanx. And not good at all. Phalanx needs to stay alive as long as possible. Now, here we go. Silence is going to try to do as much damage as possible on top of Lena, but Lena will not be taking that damage. And there is Viper getting a killing spree. Sounds are going down, not really good. Meanwhile, the bottom set of racks are going to be going down to this Battle Runner and the Slot combinations. Silencer does buy back. Silencer's ulti is not up for another 30 seconds, so he will not have that. As far as ultis go, Windrunner does not have a point her ulti yet. Slark's ulti's up, Zeus ulti's up, and what else? Phanos' ulti's up, but I mean, he doesn't really have an ulti. He has a passive. His passive is up, is always up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the Dire take this bottom set of racks and take a top tower. There's pretty much one set of racks left for the Radiant. This lonely set of racks. Oh man, it must be bad to be a set of racks. Here, disruption activated by Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon disrupts his ally, so he can get a few more illusions to do a little bit more do a few more auto attacks to these creeps. Is it disruption level 4? No, it's not disruption level 4 just yet. He opted to max out Shadow Soul Catcher, and now Silencer getting caught out. Silencer's in a lot of trouble. He can't really do anything. He will be going down before he's able to throw out anything. Disruption thrown out by Shadow Demon, trying to save his teammate's life. There we go. Teammate's life saved. Or try to save his teammate from some unnecessary damage. Unnecessary damage avoided. Also, the Manta Style was popped as well. Actually, no, that wasn't Manta Style. That was the disruption illusions that Shadow Demon creates. And yeah, speaking of illusions, Phanos has a crap ton of illusions over here. All he needs now is a Manta Style. He'd pretty much be happy. He has that Ring of Aquila activated, so they get a little bit more armor. They get that nice little aura on top of them, and now he's going to run away while he can, because he doesn't want to get caught up, because he knows that if he goes down, he's pretty much lost. Pretty much the fate of the Radiant lies in the hands of Phanos to stand alive and getting himself bigger items, just becoming more and more progressively more and more fed, while the rest of his team stays relatively intact. But if Dire just get together and just do one big 5-man push, I don't think Radiant can do anything to stop him, because Tidehunter's ult is up. He will be finding himself a Viper around the corner. There's Viper. Viper's going to be doing as much damage as possible. Tidehunter's going to try to do what he can. He's getting slow by everything. He's getting slow for attacking, and he will be going down. He's going to save his ulti though. He doesn't want to use it just yet. He's going to buy back while he can. He TP's mid, and now the rest of the Dire are around the corner. They did catch off a Windrunner on the backside, and what else happened? What else happened? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Tidehunter did die, and the Dire did trade for a Windrunner, and they will be taking themselves a set of racks. So meanwhile, this set of racks is looking nice and tasty. It will be pretty much be going out. Ulti from Zeus thrown out. Zeus gets disrupted, and he'll be pretty much tornadoing himself as soon as he comes through, so he doesn't take any damage. Ulti from Tidehunter, he saved that just for that, but he missed everybody. He's going to try to get the kill on top of Lena. He will not be able to get that kill. Just a little, okay, negative burn charge. No, it doesn't matter. He goes down again, trying to get that kill for Lena. Mega creeps on the side of the Radiant. Darn it, I always said it wrong. Mega creeps on the side of Dire. Let's just pretend I said it right. AC up on Slark, and oh my gosh, items. Sorry guys, so sorry about that. But as far as items go, let me go ahead and just take a nice little one swoop look at everything, since we know the Radiant or the Dire pretty much in a nice little control of this, and we'll lag. Oh now. There we go. I was just about to say you were doing good on me all day. He's just gonna stop right now. Slark, and we'll be taking out Alina, and Phanos did also go down. I think Phanos is still down from earlier. Ulti from Shadow Demon throwing on top of Slark, but Slark doesn't care. He just leaps to him, and there he goes. He goes down. Viper doing so much damage to Slark. Slark will be going down, regardless of what he does. And Viper will be Viper's doing crap ton of damage, but doesn't matter. Sounds able to finish off. Windrunner able to finish solid off. Jim dropped on the ground. Free Jim for the ground, and there's a fortify thrown out by the Radiant. This is the Radiant's final push. Now too many buybacks on the side of the Dire. Dire can pretty much easily defend this, but the Radiant able to at least defend to fight another 2.5 minutes or so, just long enough for me to look through the items. As far as items go, we see Windrunner, she's still broke, she doesn't have anything, she has Trunk of Boots and then Bring Up Basilius. What else to do? Viper has himself a Manta Style, that's pretty much the biggest item he has. That'll be a really nice item for Phalanx to have, but Phalanx has been struggling almost the entire game. It took him forever. This is like a 30-minute diffusal blade, to be honest. The Dire never let off of him, never let off on him. Moving on to Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon has himself a Force Staff. It's pretty much his biggest item. It's been saving people's lives. It's been helping people out, but it wasn't really enough to help his team stay in it. It's been pretty much a single thread that's been keeping them together, yes, but not really enough, in my personal opinion. And we see Slark going for Roshan. He doesn't need life steal. Who needs life steal? Real men don't have life steal. And if Slark has a Roshan dropped on the ground, he would probably be selling his Ring of Aquila, or maybe his boots. He doesn't really need boots, or he's going to garden it. I don't really know. There we go. He denies it, and Viper's in the pit. Trying to see if he can find anybody. Nope, nobody there. Viper was trying to pick it up really fast. If Viper would have caught that, that'd been pretty funny. But it still doesn't really matter. The Radiant do lose at 2 middle towers, and the Radiant are in a dire situation. That's probably why I keep trying to call it Radiant Dire and Dire Radiant. But at any rate, Phanos is attacking fast as crap, but I mean, it's a little bit too late. Slark is going to be able to find the real one. No, he does not find the real one. There's a gym on side on Windrunner, so these guys will be able to spot Slark whenever Slark ulti's up. I think Slark did. No, he does not use ult. He did not just use ulti. His ulti has a 25-second cooldown, which is actually pretty darn ridiculous. But anyway, so much turtle potential coming from the Radiant. These guys are just destroying the creep waves as they come, but there's too many creeps coming into the base. And we see Sansa trying to run away from Viper. Viper will be able to, or will not be able to follow up on him. And Sansa's going to throw his silence on top of Viper. Viper's going to be doing as much damage as possible. And Sansa will be going down. But Sansa will be going down to the Viper, and Viper will probably be going down too. The Slark getting the kill. And the Ancient's getting under attack. The Ancient will be going down relatively soon. Just a few more auto attacks from the creeps, and they will be going down. Who is this? This is Phantom Lantern. Phantom is defending as best as he can. Maybe his illusions can make some illusions, and that way he can stay alive. But it doesn't matter. The next, just pretty much somebody comes into the base and sneezes on his Ancient. This Ancient will be coming up. It is regenerating up, but it doesn't matter. Slark is here. There's a disruptor on top of Shadow Demon. There's the Slark death pacting that disruption off of him. I didn't know you can disrupt or death pack disruption off of you. And Slark once again with a beautiful leap. He's been leaping on top of Windrunner this whole entire game. That's pretty much the end of the game. So the pretty hectic ending to it looked like the Radiant had a chance, but to be honest, they've been pretty much on the back foot from the start, from the get-go. So yeah, once again, big shout out to NeStle, or at NeStle from Gaming University. Definitely check him out if you guys really like him. He does have a Twitch page, but I don't think I've seen a stream yet. Oh my gosh, beautiful mask! I want one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the cast, and I'll see you guys. Whoa, wait, not yet. All right, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the cast. I'll see you guys whenever.